Ix in the phasor diagram, you'll be obtaining like this. So from this phasor diagram, the RMS value can be obtained as VRMS with the phase angle of phi. And as he has asked to calculate the power factor, so we can write the power factor as cos phi is equals to R upon Z. So R Z is here, this is XL here, and this is IR here. So we can take this is perpendicular to each other, so we'll be getting R squared plus XL squared. So on substituting the values of R and XL directly here, we'll get 80 upon under root of R, again 80 squared plus XL value is 80, so 80 squared. So solving it, we'll get as 1 upon root 2. So option 1 will be the correct answer for this, which is from the chapter AC. And then yes, and then next question from electric field, that is electrostatics. A question is given. Electric field at center of semicircular ring of radius 10 centimeter, it is given as 100 volt per meter. So find the charge on the ring if charge distribution is uniform. So we can consider like this, where E is given as that is 100 volt per meter. And now we are supposed to calculate what is the total charge distributed uniformly on the semi-circular ring. So therefore, we can now here directly we can consider the charged ring it is. So we can represent as 2k lambda upon R. So this is the electric field intrinsic relation for a semicircular charged semicircular ring. So I'll just take the value of E here given 100 volt per meter and 2 into it's given in epsilon naught, so better I'll consider here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught times of lambda. Okay, here lambda is the total charge distributed on the total length. So the length here is pi r because it's a semicircle. So I'll take here pi r. So this will be yes q divided by pi r, and already r is there, so I'll write here as pi into r squared. Okay. So this is equals to like 100. So therefore now you are supposed to calculate the value of charge q in terms of epsilon naught. So this is pi square. So q upon So we can write 2 pi square epsilon naught r square is equals to 100. So q is equals to 10 to the power of 2 into r square in terms of epsilon naught. Let us take pi square as 10. Okay. So therefore, on substituting the values, we'll be getting this is 2 into 10 to the power of 2 into r. The radius is 10 centimeter, which is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 whole square into 10. So on solving it, this is 10 to the power of minus 4 over here, and epsilon naught. Right. So therefore, we can find out the value of charge, which comes out to be 20 epsilon naught pi. And this will be the correct answer. And the question is from electrostatics. And next. Okay. Yeah. And next question is given like this. A block of mass m, it is released from a height h on a smooth plane. If normal force on top of the circular part is given as 3 mg, okay, 3 mg. So find the value of h. So let us see. In this case, I'll just if I leave this, this has to. It is a smooth actually. There is no friction anywhere. So it has to slide down here, and it has to cross this. It has to cross this, such that from here it starts, and it has to reach on this circular curve. Means now if I take here the concept of the vertical circle, so by the time it reaches here, Okay, so at this point he has mentioned that the normal force on the top of the circular part is 3 mg. So I'll take free body diagram on the highest point, wherein normal reaction is downwards plus mg. Weight of this is also downwards. It is counterbalanced by the balanced by the centrifugal force, which is mv square upon r. Okay, so therefore, I'll find out this velocity at the highest point. Let us take as Vh. So the mass of this one. So I'll take here mvh square upon r must be equals to m, where n is given as 3 mg plus mg. So therefore, we are getting 4 mg as mv square upon r. So we are getting the value of v h square is equals to 4 rg. So this is the velocity at the highest point. Fine. So now let us take, with respect to this lowest point and highest point, we have the relation, that is VL and VL square minus VH square must be equals to 4g. So VL square minus VH square, the difference of velocities at the lowest and highest point in vertical circular motion can be given, that is equals to 4rg. But now we got VH as 4rg. So I'll substitute VL square minus 4rg is equals to 4rg. Therefore, VL square will be written as 8rg. So I got the velocity exactly at the lowest point of this curvature is 8rg. So better now I'll go with the conservation principle. With respect to this point, as soon as this point, if I take the initial energy, because it is just released or from here, it is just released. Therefore, the initial velocity there is 0. So I'll take the mgh potential energy must be equal to, yes, half m, the lowest point velocity VL square. So if I substitute half m, lowest point velocity is 8rg, and this is mgh. So thus we are getting the value of h, you also cancels, will be equals to 4r. So option 2 will be the correct answer for this. And this question is from the concept of circular motion. So we can take vertical circle linked with the concept of energy. So fine. And the next question is, yeah. So again from the electrostatics, a question, that is a point charge Q is given as 3 coulombs, and it is placed at a point A from 0, -2, -5, and it is taken to another point of B, 2, 1, and 3. So in the electric field, E bar 2x I cap plus dy square j cap plus 4k. So find the work done by the electric field he has given. So directly we can take work done is equals to force into displacement. But now here the force on the charge particle when it is in the electric field is QE. So therefore we can write the total force. Now we can take here is, that is integration of F bar dot dr bar I'll take, wherein F bar can be given as Q into E bar. So charge Q out and integration E bar dot dr bar, which can be taken as the charge here is 3 coulombs. So I'll take here 3 and integration E bar we can write 2x I cap plus 3y square j cap plus 4k cap dot of, let us say, dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap if I take. Then 3 into, yes, integration of only this part if you are considering, and the limits I am taking is from point A 0 comma -2 comma -5 to the other limit is 2 comma 1 comma 3. Okay, so this is what we have. So now let us substitute here integration, that is 2x integration dx plus integration 3y square dy plus integration 4 dz. Yeah, by taking the dot product here with I, j and k, and thus we get here price of, right, it is x square, okay, because after taking 2 out and x square by 2, this is integration, and here 3 out, y cube by 3, so this comes as y square only, and the last one is 4z, and now the limits I am taking is 0 -2 -5 to 2 1 3. So now if I substitute the limits, that is 0 -2 -5, and the upper limit is 2 1 3. By taking the upper limit minus lower limit here, so thrice of We are taking upper limit minus lower limit in each one. So that is 2 minus 0 whole square plus y. Again, we will take upper limit minus lower limit minus of minus 2. Okay. Whole square plus in the z, I'm taking upper limit minus lower limit, that is 3 minus of minus. That's it. So thrice of, okay, 4, and this is 4. So I'm getting here, this is minus 3 and plus, and this is, that is, we have 8. So this is 32. That's it. So on substituting this, we are going to get somewhere 125 joules will be the correct answer after substituting the limits. Right. And then a question from wave optics. Unpolarized light with intensity I naught is incident on a polarizer. So find angle between the axis of polarizer and analyzer so that intensity of emergent light is. So we can solve this directly by considering the Malus law, where you know that the intensity can be estimated when the light travels from the polarizer to analyzer. That means after the analyzer, the intensity of the light can be given as I naught upon 2 times of cos square theta, where I, the incident light, emergent light intensity is given as 3 I naught upon 8. So write 3 I naught upon 8 is equals to I naught upon 2 times of cos square theta. So on solving it, we are getting 3 upon 4 is equals to cos square theta. Okay, so therefore we'll get cos theta is equals to, right, so root 3 upon, therefore the correct answer will be 30 degrees. That is fourth option, 30 degrees. So like this we'll get, and this is regarding the question given from wave optics. And now the next question. Okay. Yes, from NLM, there is a system mentioned here. Find the least value of mu such that the system move together without slipping. System move together without slipping. So all these masses, that is 2 kg, is not slipping here. That's the condition mentioned. So better, I'll take first of all with respect to these acceleration of the base, which is acted upon by a equal to g by 2, the acceleration of this. Now, the required condition is on 2 kg. Okay, the mass 2 kg must not slip. So therefore, I'll take for 2 kg first free body diagram. Where is the force is acting on 2 kg? Okay, so on 2 kg mass, let us take the tension here Pt. So that tension is acting this side on this, and the tendency because of this tension on the block is to move forward, that is towards right. But now the friction acts towards left. So therefore, I take the force of friction is left, followed with the pseudo force of this block on this, which is m into a, which is 2 into a. This is the pseudo force acting on 2 kg. So therefore, the equation of motion for 2 kg can be given for the given condition that T must be balanced with, yeah, F plus 2a, where F is mu, the coefficient of friction between these two, into 2g plus 2 into a, where a is here, a value is given as g by 2. So I'll take 2 into g by 2. Hence, we'll get T is equals to, yeah, so g common 2 mu plus 1 is the tension I'm getting here in by considering 2 kg mass into consideration. Simultaneously, I'll also consider with respect to 1.5 kg. Okay, so let us take on 1.5 kg on 1.5 kg. Okay, so if I take here the free body diagram on 1.5 kg, it is acted upon by tension T in the upward direction. Okay, and weight is 1.5 g downwards, also the friction will be there here because the tendency is it's moving downwards, so friction has to act in the upward direction. Okay, so that needs to be balanced. That means we can write T plus F must be balanced with, we can write T plus F must be balanced with 3 by 2 G. Okay, so that I'll take F is equals to the frictional force can be here taken as normal into mu. So I'll take this as T plus mu into normal must be equals to 3 by 2 G. Therefore, T in this case must be equals to where normal reaction is in this case we are considering. That is, here A is the force which is normal is acted upon by in this direction. I can take normal, that is counterbalanced by pseudo force, which is 1.5 into A. Okay, so in the place of N, I can take I can take 1.5 into A, where A is G by 2 must be equals to 3 by 2. So therefore, this I'm equating equation number 1 and 2. So therefore, we are getting this is 3 by 2 G and this is G. So this is the required condition where tension in this case is balanced by the one that is weight mg acting downwards as well as friction force will be acting here in the upward direction. So I'm equating these two, and this T value I'm substituting here, so that I'll be getting that is mu into 3g by 4 directly I'm writing here because 3 by 2 g and on the other side I'm taking here t is equals to 3 by 2 g minus of 3 by 4 mu g, right? So this I'm substituting here as t, which is 3 by 2 g minus of mu must be equals to g into 2 mu plus 1, right? So therefore if I take common g and cancel, we'll be getting 3 by 2 minus 1 is equals to the other side we bring, that is mu. This is you can okay. Right. So 3 by 2 g is equals to, so first I'll cancel g on either side. So 3 by 2 minus of 3 mu by 4, that must be equals to 2 mu plus. So I'll be getting here 3 by 2 minus 1 here, which is 1 by 2. This is equals to on the other side 3 mu upon plus 2 mu. So this is 11 mu divided by 4 must be equals to 1 by 2. So therefore, on solving this, we'll be getting the option mu is equals to 2 upon 11 will be the correct answer we are going to get. So like this we can obtain, and this is how the question asked from laws of motion. Yes, like this we can see. And then a question from the energy, that is a cubical region of side 1 mm is placed at the center of a center carrying circular cup of radius 1 meter on is given us, and the current is 1 amp. So you are supposed to calculate the magnetic energy. So magnetic energy unit volume, you know that it is B square by 2 mu naught. This is the total energy per unit volume. Where volume I am taking here is this is AQ. So by substituting the value of B here, B can be taken as it is due to circular coil at the center, so which can be taken as mu naught I by 2R. Okay, mu naught I by 2R, that I'll be substituting over there. So we can write the total value of U, which is mu naught I upon 2R whole square into 1 by 2 mu naught must be into AQ we can take here. So mu naught value, which is square cancels here, and the current I, it's mentioned as 1 amp. The radius of the circular coil is also 1 meter. Okay, so this is how we get, which is 2 into R whole square 1 upon 2 mu naught, okay, into AQ. And now the side of the Q is 1 mm, so which is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole Q. So this is how we get, and now if you solve it, we'll get here. This is mu naught square, mu naught will cancel, and This is mu naught upon 4 into 2 8 here. So into 10 to the power of minus 1/6. So on solving, we're getting this in terms of pi by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 15. That is, we can get. So this is based on the concept of the energy. I mean, like magnetic energy, you can take like this. So this is how we have regarding the questions in physics, and now this will be followed with chemistry. Now is called.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, good day, everyone. Yeah, we have collected some memory-based questions in physics and maths and chemistry. And the scenario of this session 2 is comparatively the session 1. So, which is completely based on NCERT. So, that's chemistry as well as physics. But maths is the difficulty level they are keeping same as session 1 only. So we will discuss the whatever we have collected the questions in chemistry. Ravi sir. Yeah. So the collected first question. Is this first question?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now. Just moment. Yeah. Sir, Ravi sir, what is your comment on the session 2 compared to the session 1 in physics?
So yes, sir. Comparatively, I didn't find like much difference. Like easy to moderate papers, we're getting the same. Easy to moderate, moderates. Like, and how about in chemistry, sir?
Yeah, seems like compared to the session 1, session 2 papers are coming easy to moderate only.
Okay.
So, which are completely from NCERT based only.
Okay.
So, that's why sir, now the children are feeling when they are attempting their chemistry questions almost 20. So, last time actually the moderate child also attempted 15 questions. Now, mostly moderate child is attempting so 20 more than. Sir, reminds. With reminds. Fine.
think attempting number of questions also have been increased this time, I think.
So 1 minute.
Yep. This is physics.
1 minute. That also. Desktop. Desktop.
If I got it.
Close it. Fine. Close it. Yeah, direct dive into the discussion. So this is a completely based on the NCERT text only. The statement one is a phenyl probe 1 will react with HBr and give allyl halide and major product having one chiral carbon atom. Yes. So the question is a propene 1 phenyl, which is completely related to the rearrangement related. That's why when it is the HBr reacts, marconi follows. So electrophilic addition reaction. The electrophile will attack at generally some more number of hydrogens, and then rearrangement is possible here. So therefore, hydride transfer takes place. The hydride is transferred to the carbon, then we'll get the stable carbocation. So that is benzyl carbocation is a more stable. So rearrangement, then followed by attacking of the nucleophile. So Br minus. So the final product of the given question is, so this is, so which is having the chiral carbon. So therefore statement 1 is the correct. The next question, aryl halides and aryl cyanides both can be formed by catamines and sandmides. So which is completely from the NCERT text lines. So from the sandmides we can prepare both aryl and even cyanides also. But catamines we can prepare only aryl halides but not the cyanobenzene, that is cyanides. So therefore, both we can't prepare from the catamine as well as sandmides. Only sandmides gives two compounds, but catamine gives only aryl halides. That's why statement 2 is incorrect, statement 1 is the correct. The suitable answer is goes to statement 1 is correct and the statement 2 is incorrect. We can opt the first option, which is completely NCERT. Even last time also we got amines direct questions only, text based only. Even mole concept related questions also involved in the amines. Every time we are getting amines related questions. That's why. So my suggestion for the upcoming children mostly concentrate on amine chapter textbook lines. Right. So the next question is, yeah. So this is completely related to the organic as well as the quantitative, which is mole concept. So the question is given here 4.7 grams of when we are having 4.7 grams of phenol, the product is the benzene. But they're asking the efficiency of the reaction is 60%, not 100%. That's why, which is related to the organic as well as the simply mole concept. So that's why guys here given the phenol and the benzene. So the molecular weight of the moles directly we can find out. So moles of phenol is that is 4.75. The molecular weight of the phenol is so that is a 77, 78, 78 plus 16, which is 94. Right? Again, benzene is 1 mole actually. That is we have to calculate. That is 4.7 by 94 is 0. 0. So that is 47 by 94, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 means 0.05 moles. 0.05 moles, but 60% they are asking, that's why 60 by 100. 60 by 100, so which is equals to 0.03. So it is directly the stoichiometry mole concept based question. So even you need to get the idea related to the efficiency also. So that is, and the next question. That is, yeah. So this is completely from the easiest question only, not like the session 2. So last time chemical kinetics questions are mostly tougher side only, but from the April session, from the session, I mean shift 1, I mean the day 1 to till day. So all the questions are related to kinetics is moderate and easy questions only they are getting. So this is also direct question, which is sucrose and sucrose gives glucose plus fructose upon hydrolysis. So, which follows first order kinetics, very simplest way. So, total time is 6 hours, that is half life. So, 1 more, I mean, becomes 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, and 2 power. So, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, and 1 by 16, and 1 by 32, and so on, 1 by 2 power n half lives. So the half life is 3 and 3. So when it is completing 6 hours, the remaining amount of the sucrose is 1 by 4, which is the easiest method, or simply we can say illiterate method. Right? Otherwise, if we want to calculate, we have to use the formula K is equals to 2.6. I mean, so another method is 0.693 by T of T 50% after finding K, then 2.303 by T log A by A minus X method. Maybe this method chances to commit mistakes. So this is the best method to calculate the percentage of the remaining amount of the reactant. Yeah, that's it. And also you can verify upcoming exams, whatever the exams, compulsory they are giving a rate related questions as well as first order related questions, even Arrhenius based questions. So that is you have to verify all these 3 topics must and should whoever selecting the chemical kinetics. The next question we have collected here is one more which is related to the GOC concept. So that is the first question is isomerism related. A metameric relation, first of all. A metameric relation means compulsory you have to verify. You have to verify the molecular formula, dear children, always. So don't see without molecular weight. Isomeric question, always isomerism related question. Always you have to verify the molecular. Here actually based on the molecular formula, yeah, we have got the structures from the children. So molecular formula both are not same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why these two structures are not the isomers. So there is no relation. Even these two are not a metameric relation. First of all, the condition one is failed. Isomer means compulsory, which follows same molecular units. So that is actually. And the next one is the tautomerism. In tautomerism, actually, so you have to verify the alpha hydrogens. That alpha hydrogens are there, sp3 carbon contains alpha hydrogens, migraines, that may be 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 5, or whatever it is. So therefore here, surrounded by the more electronegative atom, there is no alpha hydrogen. That's why, so tautomerism is not possible. So you know, tautomerism means compulsory. We need to verify alpha hydrogen. So then only, so E0, E2 and E0 from right? So these are the collected questions, and even few more questions are there. So that is inviting another chemistry teacher. So Ganesh sir, please come and explain this remaining questions. Yeah, dear children, I'll back to the next questions.
Yeah. Good evening, students. We are in the end of the studio actually. Today, in the morning session, we collected some of questions. Okay. In this actually, this is some came from biomolecules. Okay. This is from biomolecules. Actually, it's given the list one and list two, which are it is completely memory based now. So we have only list. Then A value Xerox actually it may help in the eyes related problems like vitamin A matching with 4 xerophthalmia, and vitamin C forest curve, vitamin B6 convulsions, vitamin B12 this one actually. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 3. So in this, the third option is matching with 4, 1, 3. So this is very simple question. Only memory based like. If you take this, so actually this is based on the empirical formula and related to stoichiometric problems. In this event, two things like empirical formula from one having 69.9%. 69.9% of iron is given. The rest of the is oxygen. So oxygen is actually 169.9 the compares 30.1. So we are converting into number of molecules or number of atoms divided with atomic weight. And this is also 30 by 1 to 60. Atomic weight of oxygen 16. So we are finding relative number. This is actually coming as 1.2 something, and this will come as 1.8. Okay, 1.8 something. So if you are finding this, this is 1. Suppose iron has 1, oxygen will be 1.5. So relative manner, this is 2:3. So answer will be Fe2O. So this is the answer Fe2O. And this is also simple question from like stoichiometry. And this comes to be again Moore's model of atom and hydrogen spectrum related questions. In this, the wavelength of first line of Lyman series for hydrogen atom extensions. Okay, so what they are giving? First line of Lyman series of hydrogen. That is the wavelength is given as angstroms. So from this we have formed the 1 by r, 1 by lambda is equal to r into z square into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. When you're talking about Lyman series first line Lyman means n1 value 1, n2 value 2. So substituting here again z is 1 for hydrogen. So 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. This will come as 3r by 4. That is equal to 1 by x. So here I am taking as r value as 4 by 3x actually. So this is a substituting for Balmer series of helium. Helium plus. Helium plus actually atomic number is 2. And Balmer series for Balmer series n1 value 2. Here it is given longest wavelength. Longest wavelength means longest wavelength means shortest or smallest energy difference. So definitely N2 will be 3. Okay. For Balmer series N1 by 2, longest wavelength N2 will be 3. So I'm taking again 1 by lambda is equals to R into z square is 2 square. 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. This comes as R 4 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. This will get R to 4 1 by 36 will get here and see 5 will comes and here 1 and this is 9 36. So we'll get R 5R by 36. This is for 1 by lambda. But actually R value we got here 4 by 3x. So 5 into 4 by 36 into 3x. 1s are 9 are. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It comes as 1 by lambda is equal to 5 by 27x. So lambda is equal to 27x by 5. Okay. Which of the following can be used to form CH4 gas? Next question actually. This is from the preparation of alkanes. Simplest alkane is CH4. In this actually, if you're talking about coal-based electrolysis, if I want to produce coal-based electrolysis, I should take like formic acid, sodium or potassium carbonate. Upon electrolysis, we use CO2 and H2 gas. From this, no CH4 will come out. But if you take methyl magnesium bromide, upon hydrolysis, will give off CH4 and along with NgOH Br. Okay. So from coal-based electrolysis, we can't prepare this by Wurtz reaction. Suppose I'm taking simplest alkane, methyl halide. Upon reading this sodium in presence of dry ether, this will give actually CH3, CH3 again ethane comes out. Reduction of CH3, CH2, Cl. So CH3, CH2, Cl. Upon reduction, we get CH3, CH3. Ethane. Actually, this does not give simplest alkane, and even this also not giving methane, and this will be the relatable answer. Yeah, okay. So this is one more question from organic chemistry, and this is from again atomic structure. Second question, as I collected the questions. So here 2s orbitals is given and asking about the radial nodes and nodal planes. So actually radial nodes formula is n minus l minus 1. N minus l minus 1. So here 2s, 3s, 3p, 4d is given. Okay. For 2s, radial nodes will be 2 minus 0 minus 1, which comes as 1. And nodal planes is equals to L value. So for 2s, L value is 0. So radial node is 1 and nodal plane is 1. So 2s matches with Q. Okay. And when come to 3s, again 3 minus 0 minus 1 coming as 2. And S value for L value for S is 0. That's why matching with R. For 3p, 3p again say 3 minus 1 minus 1, 1. And for p, L value 1. So that's why 1 radial node and 1 nodal plane. This is again matching with Q. 1 radial node and 1 nodal plane. 4D actually 4 minus L value 2 minus 1. Again it is 1. And nodal planes again L value 2. So 1 radial node and 2 nodal planes, this comes as Q. Okay. So like this. So this is one more important topic. Combination of both things like hydrogen bonding and forces, intermolecular forces, and boiling points of all these. So here actually taking of C4H9NS2, C4H9OH. This is also comes as C4H9NS2. This is also C4H9NS2. So almost all are similar, but actually this is primary amine, this is secondary amine, and this is tertiary amine. This is actually primary alcohol. Okay. So amines and alcohols both having a chance of hydrogen bonding. But hydrogen bonding in the case of alcohols is stronger. Okay. And even molecular weight compared to remaining molecules, nitrogen oxygen is different. So molecular weight also more for C4H9OH. So highest boiling point for fourth one. And the next we got first one. Because primary is having more hydrogen bond and compared to second one. And lastly, here no H bond. Here no H bond. That's why it is having a lower boiling point. 3214. This is answer. So it is an idea of basic things like chemical bonding, hydrogen bonding, all this. The next step. So here it is. 0 point. It is actually came from solutions. Solutions topic, which is very basic one. We can say like RLVP relative lowering of vapor pressure equal to mole fraction of solute. So actually, when you're talking about 0.25 moles of solute and 1 mole of solvent, so we can take like XP actually NB by Na plus NB means moles of solute by moles of solutions. So this is actually RLVP relative lowering of vapor pressure. Okay. NB 0.25 by 0. So actually N1 is 1.2 plus 0.25. So 0.25 by 1.25. So this is 25 by 125. So this comes as 1 by 5, that means 0.2. But actually, when you look the question, it is given in the percentage manner. So 0.2 nothing but 20%. 20%. This is very basic question. Last time we got questions from different topics like freezing point, boiling point, elevation like this. But it is came from only RLVP. So again here, this is a question which came from electrochemistry and Mohrav's based things like limiting molar conductivities. So asking molar conductivities. So actually for BASO4 asking. So limiting molar conductivity of BASO4 is nothing but molar conductivity of Ba plus 2 plus molar conductivity of SO4 minus 2. Okay. The given data like H2SO4, BaCl2, and HCl. When you look this question, BaCl2 having 2 fluorines and H2SO4 having 2 hydrogens. So when you subtract these two by taking of this one, like I'm writing like this, lambda naught of BaSO4 is equals to and lambda m of H2SO4 because I got here SO4 and next lambda naught m of BaCl2. Here I got BA plus 2. But I want to eliminate these H and chlorine. So I'm taking lambda naught m of H is here. Actually, which give only one H plus and one Cl minus. So I want to remove 2 times, so I'm multiplying it 2 times. So here it is x2 and this is x3 and minus this is actually x1 multiplying with
Right now.
so sorry, I lost it. CO4 is equal to lambda naught of H2SO4 plus BaCl2 minus 2 into HCl. So this is the x2 and this is x3 and minus 2 into this is x1. You know the answer like this.
Just wait, sir.
Yes.
So this is one of the easiest questions for the children like
Yes,
actually. Now, in case of this, so what I am going to teach for the what I taught for the children is suppose AB is a weak electrolyte.
Yes, sir.
So we have given for the strong electrolyte Vy and X. A simplest way.
Yes.
This is the weak electrolyte, these three are the strong electrolytes. The terms which are present in the given electrolytes, those must be added. The terms which are not present in this, that must be subtracted. Simple way, it may be electric, equivalent conductance or molar conductance. You have to verify that one. Suppose here the question is only molar conductance, moles are very important. If it is equivalent conductance, so Ax plus dy minus xy for the equivalent conductance. But the question is molar conductance. That's why. So Ax, suppose here the question is BaSO4. So barium is present in BaCl2. That's why X3 must be added. And sulfate is present in this. That's why X2. And then so HCl is not present in this. H is not present and Cl is not present. That's why X1 must be subtracted. But molar conductance they are asking. That's why here barium 1 mole, 2 chlorines are there. 2 chlorines required. That's it. So generally this type of questions also they are asked. Very easiest way. Even for Telangana board children, this is called as a board exam question. IP question.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for valuable advice.
So,
And I got these many questions as of now. So we'll look into next subject like mass science now.
just one moment, sir. Glad. Enable editing. Enable editing.
Okay, everything was just
కిందకి రండి సార్
Pages.
పవర్ పాయింట్
Okay.
That's
So, flat just. Good evening, all of you. This is our wearable maths faculty. Today I am going to discuss the mathematics paper. Today morning shift. Before going to discuss the question paper, I will say some analysis of the second, fourth, and fifth. Now, on the second, the paper they given the moderate, that is not easy, moderate. And if you see the fourth paper, that fourth one morning shift is very difficult. And evening shift they given the some easy question but lengthy. Those students who saved the time in chemistry, they did maths well. So if they get the 10 to 15 questions correct, so they are going to get the percentile of 95 to 99. And even in fifth also, they given the same question paper, more than moderate, it is not simple. And evening also they given the lengthy question paper. Today morning shift. So if you see the morning shift, some questions they given the simple. At least 5 questions are there very simple, direct questions they are asking. They asked. Now, if you see those questions, 6 questions, 6 for 24 questions, 24 marks will be there. These are the easy, and remaining they given the some lengthy. So it is also moderate. It is also the paper is moderate. Those who are going to get the 45 around marks, they are going to get the 99%. So this paper is also moderate, not simple. Now let us see. Before that one, let us discuss the first question. Now you see here, this is the progression problem. So it is a very simple. Anyone can do. Now it is. There is also a question there in the previous papers. So if I write this one, this is the 1 cube. Now see here, this is the 1 cube minus 2 cube plus 3 cube minus 2 cube up to 15 cube is given like this. Now this question actually is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube up to 15 cube minus, and here minus 2 times, so that is 2 cube and plus 4 cube up to 14 cube. So if you see this one, here some of the cubes formula is there, that is right 15 terms there, n square n plus 1 on the square by 4 and minus, now it is 2 cube is common. If I take common 2 cube, that becomes again 1 cube plus 2 cube up to 7 cube. Now, same way, if we simplify this one, this is the into 16 square by 4 minus 2 into 18 into 7 square, 7 plus 1 on the square by 4. Now, if I simplify, we are going to get the answer 1856. So this answer is correct. Now, this is very simple. Many times this type of questions repeated, similar questions there. Now, let us see the next one. Now, this is a definite integral. This is a definite integral problem. This also, this type of questions also there. Many. Now, in this, let us see this one. Let us use the problem integral A to B f(x). Now we know this is the first standard property. This is the f of a plus b minus x. F of a plus b minus x. Okay. Now this is the minus x dx. So if we complete this one, this integral becomes minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4, 32 cos power 4 theta by 1 plus e power sine minus theta minus sine theta dθ. This is the equation 2 and the given equation is 1. If we add those two, 2I integral minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4, 32 cos power 4 theta by 1 plus e power sin theta plus this is the 32 cos power 4 theta by 1 plus e power minus sin theta dθ. So if you simplify this one becomes minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 and 32 common. So if I simplify this, it is going to in this form. So this becomes here that is a cos power 4 theta dθ. So these four cancel. And even here we can't do directly this integration. So this is 2 times of 0 to pi by 4 cos power 4 theta dθ. Now here it is not a 0 to pi by 2, that's we can't apply the reduction formula. So we need to write this one. This is the 2 times integral 0 to pi by 4. This is that is converted into 3 by 8 plus 1 by 8 into cos 4 theta plus 1 by 2 cos 2 theta dθ. So if we simplify, we are going to get the answer 3 pi plus 8. So this is the second, which is also very simple. Right, these are the two easy questions we got in the definite integral and in the progressions. Now, if you see here, this is a third one, and the limits also they given very simple problem. So now this is any student can do easily this problem. See here, this is the limit, this is the direct problem given, x tending to 0, x square, sine square x y, this is the x square minus sine square x. So this we can write into limit x tending to 0, this is the x power 4, sine square x y, x square, and here this is the x plus sine x into x minus sin x. So after this, we can write this problem into sin x by right. This is the x power 3. This is the x square only. Now let us see this one. There is a right. So this is a right one. It's one. Now limit x tending to 0, x square into this is a sine square by x square into x square y. This I am writing the just written this one again I am writing. So see this here. This is nothing but sine square x y x square y. This is a x minus sine x by x. Right, and here by x cube and x plus sine x by x. totally there is x power 4. Now here we written x power 4. Now that also we can write limit x tending to 0. This limit is already 1. Sin square xy square by denominator, if you see the expansion, x minus x cube by 3 factorial by x cube into x plus sin xy x. Now this x is cancelled, this is numerator is 1, and this is a 1 by 3 factorial. This limit is 1 plus sin x minus 1. So total answer we got 3. So this option is the correct. Now in this all three, these are the very simple. 3. So these all three are very simple. Let us do the next one. Now here, this is a statistics problem, and you know very well. This is also okay. Now this I am writing sigma I is equal to 1 to 25 xi square plus 10xi plus 25. This is equal to 2500, and the same way this also. Let us simplify 1 to 25 xi square minus 10xi and plus 25 is equal to that is 1000 is right. Now if we simplify, this is a sigma xi square I is equal to 1 to 25 plus 10 into sigma xi I is equal to 1 to 25 plus 25 into sigma 1 is equal to 2500, and here also sigma xi square I is equal to 1 to 25 minus 10 into sigma xi plus 25 into sigma 1 is equal to 1000. And these are the two equations we got. By adding these two, we get sigma xi square. Now we get by adding this sigma I is equal to 1 to 25 we will get. And if we subtract these two, we are going to get sigma xi I is equal to 1 to 25. So after going to writing all this, this is the mean. Mean is sigma xi by 25. This becomes a 3. And the same way, if you write the variance, this is the sigma xi square minus mu square. This becomes 36. But they are telling the standard deviation, that is why under root of 36 is nothing but 6. So if you see here, this is the what they are telling here, that is the arithmetic mean by they are telling the standard deviation. So that is a 3.6. Finally, we got 1 by 2. So this option is correct. This is also similar to the PYQs. So almost all 2-3 questions are given similar to the PYQs. And let us go to the next one. Okay. Right. This is also in the binomial. Is a very simple. It is also PYQs problem. Right. This is a change here 26. This is 26. They given the 24. And and this also some number they changed here. Let us write. Now this n is even. Okay, this n is even. See here, this n is even. Here also is even. So the middle term will be 26 by 2 and alpha x power 13. Now in this also the middle term 28c 14 minus alpha x equal to the power of 14. So they are telling the ratio of the coefficients. So this we can write 26c 13 alpha power 13 by these are they are telling the equal 28c 14 and here alpha power 14. So here if we cancel this, we are going to get the alpha So alpha becomes 26C, 13 by 28C, 14. Now, if I simplify by using the binomial coefficients, so this becomes 7 by 27. So this is also very simple, and we are going to do this much questions we got. Here is
Thank
the
you.
question, right?
Thank you, sir. Thank
So
you.
far,
Thank you.
right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dear children, actually, my suggestion for the upcoming exam, it may be advanced or any EBSET or in BITSAT. So go through all the JEE mains session 1 and the session 2 papers and solve all the questions. So definitely it helps for the even advanced exam also. And also concentrate on most repeated questions and the most important topics. By that also you will achieve a good score. Wishing you a good luck. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Sir, please close the session, sir. Thank you, dear Excellencia team.